A lockdown pass. So I don't see this a whole lot. In fact, I don't know if I've seen anybody do this in a while. I learned it from watching Paul Shriner. I call it Shriner. It's one of Marcelo Garcia's black belts up in New York. I don't ever see anybody doing this pass. In my opinion, it's the best lockdown pass because the only lockdown pass you generally see is like the sprawling one. I think in the 10th Planet system they call it like the buttock compressor, where if you have the underhooks and the person has you in lockdown, then you can sort of hug around the waist and sprawl and kill the lockdown. But most of the time when you get put in lockdown, the other guy has the underhooks, and so that one doesn't work. So real quick, let me run over what I mean. So she puts me in lockdown, and if I'm lucky enough that I have the underhooks, then I can sort of inchworm myself down, lock my hands together underneath her butt, and then I can kind of sprawl to kill that position, and then I can work my path. And that's the one, anytime you're like, hey, does anybody know a lockdown pass? It's the one everybody shows, and that's kind of like asking somebody to show a triangle escape, and you're in like a closed guard instead of the triangle, okay? That is not really the lockdown. It's the lockdown where everything's already on your side because you've got the underhooks. That's not really what somebody's asking generally. Most of the time when you get stuck in lockdown, are we in frame? Most of the time when we get stuck in lockdown, it's in a position like this where she's got the underhooks. And if they have a body lock wrapped around you, go ahead and lock your hands together. So now I'm never, God, she squeezed the bejesus out of me. Now I'm never going to be able to get down and lock my hands together to do that sprawling pass. Okay, and this is where people get stuck and don't know how to get out. And I see a lot of people, even high-level people, that really struggle to get out of this. There's a simple solution. Most of the action is going to go on our feet, but I want to show you the upper body part first. So what I want to do is I want to get a near side underhook on the head, first digit of the middle finger underneath the opposite armpit, and then I'm going to post out super, super, super wide. Let's try to switch it. I'm going to post out super wide. My elbow is going to bend as I sort of like slap the side of my foot off from the lockdown to touch the floor. And you may have to do that a couple times if she's got a super tight lockdown, but even still, I can generally do this. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to take the other foot. I'm going to find her bottom foot. I'm going to lift her legs. Keep your lockdown in, Lindsay. Yep. I'm going to keep her locked down in. Yep. I'm going to find her bottom leg. I'm going to lift, bring my leg back through to safety. Triangle my foot on top of hers. And now I'm back through and I'm in half butt. Now there's no more lockdown. This is the only pass I ever do from lockdown, and it worked. This is like one of those moves that's stupid high percentage. You get good at this, and this will kill the person's lockdown all day long. Now, there are ways to counter it, of course, but if they don't know a good counter to this, this is the best lockdown pass you can do, in my opinion. Which, I don't know what that counts for, but a lot. But so one more time. She puts me in lockdown. Yeah, she's really got a tight grip on me. She has the underhook. She might even have double underhooks. So no way I'm going to be able to do that buttock compressor defense to get out of this. So I'm going to underhook the head and grab first digit of the middle finger underneath the opposite armpit, post out super wide. Now I'm going to lean across her and slap the side of my foot on the mat. She's still going to be pinching her knees and everything super tight here. But she's expecting me to just kind of come back, and then when I just kind of come back, I'm right back in that lockdown again, getting my leg squeezed off. So when I flop out, I can't do that until I clear this foot. So I use my other foot to go underneath her legs. I like to find that bottom ankle. The ankle of the same foot that's draped over my calf, and I lift. Now this leg can come back through, and I like to triangle it. Then I bring myself back over. And now we're in that sort of like twisted side control, twisted half guard position, where I can start working my pass. Now I can start walking my toe to the butt, using my hand to push out till my knee crowns out, little mouth, right? And then I can start working my stuff from here. Okay? So one last time. Scherner pass. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Yeah. So she just like tries to rip my leg off with the lockdown. It's okay. It's the way it usually works. So I go under the head, finger inside, right? Inside the armpit, post out super wide. Now I'm going to lean out, and I have to kick and slap my foot off to the side. Don't kick straight. Your foot's never going to come out like that. And don't do it while you're up here, because then she's just going to hunt for it. Find it again. Yeah, happens all the time. I do this to people all the time. But once I slap it out here, try to hunt for it now, really tough. Really tough. She looks kind of dumb doing it. Right? That's what we're always looking for. We're always looking for moves that make the other person look stupid. Anytime you can find those are awesome moves. So I'm here. I'm going to use my foot to go all the way underneath and lift. Now I can bring my leg back through for safety and triangle it underneath my opposite leg. Now I can sit all the way through to the sort of twisted side control position. You good? Yeah, it's super hot. So now I can start walking my foot up to this position, and then I can start my pass. Right, whatever it is. For me, it's typically just like going to mount, using the other foot to sort of wedge my foot out. And then going down. Okay?